We don't need soft power, or do we? Okay, I'm going to say it like this. My fellow Americans, do we need soft power? What is soft power? I know the concept academically is a little bit, can be refined a little bit more. Joseph Nye came up with this idea, trying to make clear that in addition to hard power, which means military might, money, and stuff like that, our reputation matters, our culture matters, and part of our strength is our soft power. That's what makes American power even greater than it is. You could even call soft power a force amplifier. If you want people to do something, you can force them. That depends on how much power you have, and they'll be reluctant to do it. If you can convince them to do something with you or for you because they respect you or they see it's in their own interest and they want to do it with you, and they respect your leadership because you've had a good track record of doing stuff not just in your immediate self-interest, but also in their interest, and that you've been acting in order to get win-win scenarios and not zero sum in which only one person or one party wins something at the expense of the other. You know, if you act like this, where people want to be with you, where people want to support you, where people want to join your cause, you're much stronger. Force and threats can only get you so far. What force and threats do is they put people up against you. Now, I don't know President Trump. I don't know what's going on in his head. Maybe this is all a clever ploy to get Europe to spend more, to get Zelensky to sign that rare earth deal. Maybe it's all a clever negotiation strategy. Be it as it may, and that's a very generous assumption, this strategy is hurting America. This strategy is hurting the West. This strategy makes all of us look stupid. I'm from Germany originally, but I'm also an American citizen. I feel personally made responsible for this kerfuffle. I could have stronger words, but why? So every American now is assumed to be in Putin's corner. And Putin clearly is a fascist. What does this make America? Putin pretends to now love America. He doesn't. I've explained this in other spaces, no need to reiterate what Ukraine is all about. Ukraine is our greatest ally. Europe is our greatest ally. Damaging our relationship with those close allies is a horrifying idea. And if it is a strategy, if it is some clever plot, it comes at a heavy price. I'm not politically beholden to any political party. I don't care whether you're Democrat, Republican, Independent, MAGA, I don't care. It's your business, it's not my business. But this situation now is making it all of our business, and even more so, if you're a Republican or on the MAGA side. I have no problem with making America great again. But sacrificing our reputation, sacrificing our small power, is not making us great again. It's not helping us. It's not helping us or our allies. And if it's hurting our allies, it's also hurting us because we may be strong as the United States, but on a global scale, no. Putin has a dwindling country. Putin has weakened his position through this war. We need to see this through. We need to see this through with as few Ukrainian lives as possible. Russia needs to go, be punished for this. Russia needs to lose this war. Putin needs to be punished so that Russia can be improved after Putin. This is our mission. We need to end this. We need to end this in Ukraine's favor. Ukraine must win. It must regain all its territories. It must get reparations, and Putin and his leadership need to be punished. That's what we did with Hitler. I'm here as a German American because of American strength in World Wars II and I, and the Cold War, and from East Germany. I'm thankful for American strength towards the Soviet Union. It's a mistake to show weakness now. It's a mistake to listen to the lies and distortions from the Russian side. We shouldn't fall for this. Yeah, Zelensky hasn't had elections because he can't. It's in the Ukrainian constitution that during martial law, during a war, you can't hold elections. How can you hold elections there? 20% of the country is occupied, and Russian propaganda is even influencing us. Imagine an election there. That's a nonsensical position. Should we charge Ukraine for the help we've rendered? Really? Really? Just think about it. The damage to our reputation. So, I know President Trump is not one that likes to admit a mistake. He can just say, well, I tried to negotiate, you've seen me. And now he needs to come out strongly for Ukraine. We need to push him maybe gently towards that direction. And if we can't, at least we need to make sure we're not in favor of this. Because future generations, if not just current ones, are looking at us and saying, how could you? So, speak out against this. Say that we stand not with a brutal dictator, Vladimir Putin, who can just think he annexes another people's territory, conduct mass rape and killing and destruction, who pretends to want peace and still bombing Ukraine, who has not done anything to him. Yeah, Ukraine is defending itself now, but only because Russia attacked. Since when do we side with the oppressor and not with the oppressed? In High Noon, is that a movie about I'm going to side with the killers, with the oppressors? No. Every American movie about Wild West justice or about justice in general is about siding with the good guys against the bad guy. I mean, Captain America doesn't ally himself with the Nazis. Luke Skywalker doesn't go to join the Empire. I mean, I don't know what's going on right now. So if I'm confused, you're probably also confused. Dare to admit it. You have your own mind. You have your own opinion. You have your own interests. And right now, what's happening needs to stop. We need to show where we are. We need to show for whom we stand. And we need to stand for justice and for freedom and for democracy and against tyranny. Thank you very much. This is Dr. Philip Nurse. This is Erratic Attempts, and see you soon.